Hey guys, welcome again to Show and Tell What the Hell. Today we're going to actually show you really quick how to do a quick little fix-up on Darth Vader, old Kenner Darth Vader, junker, beater figure, as they call him. But he's in actually not bad condition. He just has no paint apps on him. He's got a loose arm, and he's missing a cape and lightsaber. So I got plenty of Darth Vaders just lying around. At times you get lots, and they'll end up getting something like this thrown in. They're not very expensive. You'll probably pick one up for $5. And I always recommend going to a like a toy convention or a comic convention. Maybe you'll find some there. Or, eBay's still a good option. Now you'll need a couple of tools to fix this up. I like to use these snippers here. We're going to use this black marker, and we're going to use some of these dollar store rubber bands. These are extra thin, and I'm going to tell you why. They come in a variety of colors, but what I tend to do sometimes, and it half the time works, is put it around the arm and then break it off, and you will get a more tighter and concealed arm motion. Okay, so then what we're going to do is I'm going to take my little marker here and work on a few details on the Darth Vader panel here, and on his belt especially. So put that there, put a little bit up there, kind of do it lightly. Don't worry if you mess it up. The original Kenner version was pretty sloppy, and I'm using this kind of as a base also. Let me kind of get it a little close up so you can see. And feel free to add some extra details. This is a custom. We're not trying to make an exact duplicate over here. We could take a few liberties. This arm is also a little bit loose, but it can still stay, so I'm okay with that. I am more or less satisfied with what I did there. It does look like a little bit more. Sometimes these markers have the habit of drying out. They come off really wet, and then they just end up drying for whatever reason. But I just got to mess with them. I want that to be nice and bright. You can see his belt. But we did the best we could. It doesn't have to be super spectacular. It could be a little sloppy. Again, that's how the Kenner was. And then later on I'm going to go over it with some red marker. But we're going to let this dry for a bit. And we're taking our Reva figure here. We're going to steal her cape. This I got for about $4. You can find them for $3. Sometimes people are just practically giving these away. But it can be very useful because the cape and saber accessory work really well with figures like Vader or any sort of custom Sith Lords you want to make. It's going to take a little finagling here to get in, and mind you, it is a bit shorter and smaller than your original Vader cape, but it still kind of does the trick, and it does fit pretty well. So you could do the bend it back like that version, which I kind of like, and there you go, you have your cape. Now what are we going to do with this? So we take our little snippers, and what I'm going to do is kind of shape it out right about right here, and what I like about these is that when you use them as lightsabers, you don't really see the bottom part as much, and it doesn't really affect that if it looks so bad as far as like the cut goes. So you don't have to be perfect with it. You cut it right in the middle. And then what we're going to do, especially since we're getting a little sloppy here, is that we're going to kind of trim a little bit. Trim little edges so that it fits in his hand. nice big chunk right there. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is serving one purpose, and that's just to fit in Vader's hand, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hold it. And then we're going to try to slip it through here, and there you have it, a very simple little Vader. Let's go ahead and add some red details. It's going to come out a little shiny, but that's okay. Just take the very tip of it and just dot it to the best of your ability. The silver acts like a little base, so the original Vader, I got an extra one. It's alright, it's a custom. I gave him 2 red lights there. It's a big marker, it's all I had right now. You could use a smaller one. Get that middle one, and there you have it. Let it dry for a bit, and you have it. Now, of course, the saber is not going to be able to retract, but this is a nice little piece if you want to. The good thing about Star Wars is when you have dioramas and such, you can have different versions of Vader, and you could put this one in Dagobah, you could put this one in Bespin, or wherever you'd like. You could even add more detail. That's the fun thing about doing simple customs like this. And all it cost me was, well, this one cost me about $4 or $5 maybe, and this one cost me $3 to $4. And the marker, I forgot how much that cost, but I have it and I could use it for other figures. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Have fun with your figures. That's what they're for. This is a 40-some-year-old figure that's breathing new life now, thanks to clearance sales. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to make a comment. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you later on.